like that, did you? The tears from my parents. I don't know if I really ever reconciled my father passing away. But that's okay. I poured my heart into this sport. And if you know me, and I know some of the media that watched me play, I would be in practice 10:30 at night, working on what you see on this video. A lot of people thought, because it came so easy for me, that I was just talent. But what a lot of people didn't know, that's outside the purview of the sport, is that's all that meant anything to me. I never wanted to be a basketball player, and I was really good at it. Never wanted to do anything else. I wanted to run track a little bit, but the only thing that mattered to me was playing football. The game of football. I loved it a lot. And I didn't know how much it really meant to me until I see my little son, James, sitting over there watching me. Because he never got a chance to see it, but his grandparents did. And football was a game for me where I wanted to honor my mother and father. I wanted to make our name mean something. And I think I got that accomplished. Coming here to Tampa, I was leaving Arizona and I was an all-pro and I was rookie of the year and all that stuff. But I wanted to go someplace that I could impact and help win. And they had the men to do it. I sat there with Monty Kiffin and Coach Coach Marinelli. And they told me what of this defense. There's nothing like being accepted and being honored at home. I played a lot of places. I played a little bit after I left in Denver and I played with the Colts. And then that was towards the end because I was injured. And I played with the Cardinals. But it's nothing like being honored by a team that you help take to the next level. And I really appreciate from the bottom of my heart to raise to this level. You know, as a kid, when growing up, I wanted to be just like the Walter Paytons. You know, Michael Jordan played in my city, but I wanted to be just like Payton. I actually thought I was going to be a running back, didn't work out, that's okay. But to play football and to be honored in football, as my little sister told me, Josh, is one of the highest levels because you play the game and you just want to make the team. And when you make the team, you want to start. And when you start, you want to make an impact. And to me, this is such an honor to my family, to my mother and father. You all just don't know. That's where it really comes from because I buried my parents, and I think this is one of those things that just hit home because this is something my father always kind of like thought in the back of his head, you know what I mean? So no matter what, I know he's smiling down on this situation. He telling me, like, Simeon, I talked to you. So that being said, I thank the organization. I thank you guys tremendously for recognizing my abilities and the impact. And for me, I represent so much more. Mount Carmel High School, Southside Chicago, Roseland. I represent the guys that played that will never get their names called. I represent the guys that hasn't get their names called. You know, I represent so much more than just myself. I feel like I'm just a vessel, but I feel like I'm a vessel for those that I've impacted my whole life, and I hope I represented those that I've encountered throughout my life as such. And for that, I thank you all. I do love the game of football, and I appreciate this day and the day that will come. And I promise you, I'll hold myself high that day. I won't be falling apart. But I just think about my mother and father, so it just brings that all in. And I didn't shed much tears over that, but it was something that always resonated in my heart. And I
this is kind of like, this puts that nail in their coffin where I'm like, okay, you know what I mean? Two parents that came together collectively to build the family we have, and not a name that's being represented in light of what they couldn't even imagine. So I thank you all, the Glazer family. I thank the Tampa Bay organization as a whole. And yeah, continue excellence. Thank you.